Hi guys and welcome back to another video on the channel. This is Scott is for Austin for answer so pop culture minute give another video and yeah so just uh, so just after watch video as to I think we in I should uh, should and um 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 and on and um, I much X to each end and on and one in at the at the who um so the reason Ian as um so so the reason being as when I as a very when um as a very town it as a very town it a former is it's very charismatic. He is yeah what a personality on um I and um and is a you sort of know is a new is a new you sort of is a new um is a new sort of um um is a new sort of throwback for or you used to see um you used as he is also um is also a very is also a very is also a very good is also a very good so hard as L is it is get very market is get very market um is get very market um also or easy she could probably make a fortune on you could probably make a fortune on his car phrases print on art hood hood is etc. And a really um and a really you think now I the only thing now is that I'm sort of happy. Oh, eyes on his on his popularity on his popularity eh, and I th- um and I th- and I think as well also I think as well also um woman because because he's now because as he's now um because he's now um, because he's now fourth because he's now fourth eh, years old and I think um and I think this is a best short um this is a short carpet and wise on giving him the and giving him the money in the bank brief the money in the bank brief yes it's all has to it's still all has to success yes oh um it's all has to successfully sh- and brief yes um imagine if he was um if if the money in the bank brief is ilk ash unsuccessful he and think he should and I think he should probably ash and on if all and because as they'll have a big big was it X was kids at me X more was ends forum because the company of old in up Roman about up Roman means and actually is he I can't actually see in excess. Oh, I can't only see I can't really see on over or on Romaners and I think Ash is an honor and so I think I'll be a bit so I think it's the best option so I think it's the best option I think it's the best option mm, um for us for Owens champion um cha championship and um um yeah, because the guy actually um cause the guy I actually the guy actually excites me only is for the is the is are awesome and let me talk he, he Arch phrase the whose aim as it Arch or is and another and that's not an insult, that's just a stuff actival. I've all of these um Arch phrases is are all and the I am and I really was how and the guy really was um how get the out um to get the out and a person you or um s- commitment is um is and a segment and a segment of American Bada as the person and the under the under the under each or and if you can hold your own uh, and if you can hold your own in a segment of a whole of um or um and on of the only and on the giddy it's of the so and steady you've got be you've got be consent and and us and I think and I think um and I think us and I think when and and I think when hey I think when hey um I don't I just don't know I sort of una is my of is on raw is my favorite on a whole raw was a Ross or um um the and it's just um and it's just sort of nice it's just sort of nice to have a sort of traditional sort of um charisma um um charisma ik so on on the um on the Ross on the Ross um on the Ross on the Ross on the Ross and yeah and I really feel and I really feel and I really feel as opportunity 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 um it can as I and and a bag and and bags and tabacs are another eu if you as o afag I am afag I nick and survive um can survive an awful an awful um an awful um extra arches the maximum eu mod mod and um and or X or five and segment so with the on of after under of with the under of of or out of the way feel as I as of a short if I've been in a fan house I've been in a fan house for a few years in 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 is awesome it was awesome and packed it was awesome and packed it was awesome and packed it was also awesome and it was also awesome and yes and um and the end and the end of is as el son and 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 I has always been able and I has always has been able to and the guy has always has been able to um, mm, invest and get me invest and get me invest and get me invest it and others can and yes and then or other and or other con- um ocean effects. Also, so to the OH and the so to Triple H and the and McMahon, it's time it's time it can right it's time um it can the right choice and it Erwin I um I Kerwin I and uh, um and uh, um and us and us are and yeah so yeah so remember um sort of remember uh, so remember how I here and subscribe and bell hit the bell and hit the bell and be no off off hit the bell and be no off hit the bell and be no off if I'd for on any new um for on any news with things and subjects on the channel so lem um on like share and subscribe and I'll see you all very um um very soon because of that's because that's or and so is just a fact of life and who's um and whose um whose aim as you reach up at school or at Scottish Scottish Havro or see Scottish Havro see aim and we'll see you over Ellis